What up, World War 18? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. Thanks for all of you guys watching for the first time. Hope you liked the video. Check out my other videos. Maybe you find something you like. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you to those who've been with me since the beginning. Truly appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching my videos, liking all that good stuff. Continue to do so. Let's get into this video. It's going to be a good one. Hope you guys enjoy it. Imagine waking up in a world where your life is almost the same, but not quite. Welcome to Apple TV's Dark Matter, a mind-bending, existential sci-fi thriller that dives into alternate realities, the fragility of identity, and the consequences of our choices. In this video, we're exploring what makes Dark Matter so compelling, how its concepts could actually be possible, and why the show's immersive effects, brilliant acting, alternate worlds hit so hard. Based on Blake Crouch's best-selling novel, Dark Matter follows physicist Jason Destin, a man who is abducted into a version of his life that isn't his. The story poses a terrifying question. What if every decision you've made has spawned an alternate you, and one of those versions wants your life? It's a gripping exploration of identity, regret, and parallel universes that blur the line between science fiction and psychological thriller. This show was so good when I watched it. It was a week by week show too, which I hate, but I was gripped. I couldn't wait every week to see what was going to happen in the next episode. And I'm a big fan of parallel universe. I actually believe in that shit. So it was right on my level in types of shows that I like to watch. At the heart of Dark Matter is a concept that is actually rooted in real theoretical science, quantum superposition, and multi-universe theory. The idea that every choice spawns an alternate version of or reality is more than just fiction. It's a hypothesis some physicists actually support. The show treats its science with just enough accuracy to make it feel grounded while still leaving room for suspense and awe. The quantum box, where the jumps between realities happen, is a particularly brilliant narrative and visual device. I thoroughly enjoyed that they had that box that came in that they had to go into to switch parallel Earths. I thought it was a great thing to add. It gives your brain something to visualize and showing how they actually get to the different realities. I thought that was an excellent part that they put in the show. The way Dark Matter visualizes the multiverse is nothing short of cinematic. Each world had its own tone, lighting, and subtle differences, from city skylines to the way characters dress and behave. The special effects aren't overused. They're there to support the story, not overshadow it. And when things do get visually intense, like during reality transitions, it feels earned and immersive. I love the way they show the different worlds. And like I said, I love the way all the places look different. Some of them look slightly almost the same, but you can tell the differences in the cities when they went to the different universes. And I love that it was based in Chicago because I'm from Chicago, so it was good seeing the city or whatever in different forms or whatever. I love that aspect of the show too. That's not the reason why I watched the show, because I didn't even know it was based in Chicago, but seeing that, I was like, I'm definitely in. Joel Edgerton's performance as Jason Destin is absolutely gripping. He has to play multiple versions of himself, each just a little different, and he nails the nuance. You believe you're watching different people shared by different choices. Jennifer Connelly also brings depth and subtlety to Daniela, portraying love, confusion, and strength, also a fractured version of reality. The emotional weight they carry grounds the entire show. So, Joel Edgerton is fantastic in his role. You can, like I just said, you can tell that he's the same person, but he plays each character completely different, which is amazing. That's a different level of acting. If you can do that, like what Michael B. Jordan did in Sinners, he did it like 10 times that because he was playing multiple characters of himself. I thought that was awesome, and I love the way they did the shooting. It looked believable. Usually, when you have one person playing the same person, it looks like non-believable. But he did a good job. The whoever filmed this and cut it did a great job making it seem like he was the same. He was two different people, or three different people, or four different people. It was amazing, in my opinion. Every episode of Dark Matter unveils a new version of the world. Some are nearly identical, others are terrifyingly unfamiliar. And yet, every one of them feels like it could exist. That's a testament to the incredible production design and attention to detail. These worlds aren't random, they reflect possibilities shaped by real human decision. That's what makes them feel so eerily believable. Like I said before, I believe in this. I believe in alternate realities and parallel universes and stuff like that. So them showing the different Chicago's was very eye opening. It showed um, different decisions, like I just said, different decisions people make, and it shows how those decisions reflect the world that you live in. And I truly believe that. In a sci-fi thriller, Dark Matter is a meditation on who we are. Are we just the sum of our choices, or is there something more to identity? Something constant, even across infinite versions of ourselves. These aren't just sci-fi thought experience, they're the kinds of questions that stick with you long after the credits roll. Um, so I truly believe in this. Like I said before, I believe there's multiple realities, and every choice you make makes a new reality. It's just like the multiverse, I guess you could say. But I thought this was real before that. I thought this was real when I was a little kid. I've always thought there was like parallel universes or a different version of myself that made decisions that I wouldn't have made. So my take on Dark Matter, definitely one of my favorite shows that came out last year. Um, I'm a big fan of parallel universe. I believe in it, and I love shows that show that. And this is one of the first shows that actually showed like a realistic way to get to the parallel universe. I like the way they did that, saying that it's all in your mind. Your mind takes you to these different universes, which was fucking awesome. I love the way did that. I love the way the Joel Edgerton played the character. I like the way that they showed the different versions of himself, where they were all the same, but they were all different. Also, I love that aspect. So, like I said, I believe in the parallel universe thing. I believe that every choice we made branches off a new parallel version. Because there's been choices in my life where I'm thinking, damn, if I would have made this choice, what would have happened? Like, um, example, when I got out the Air Force, there was a decision. It came down to the day that I was getting out. I could either go upstairs and uh, get out, or I can stay on the first floor and sign up for 4 more years. And I always wondered how that decision would have affected my life, because I could have stayed in for 20 years, and that would have totally changed my life, totally changed my living situation, how many kids I have, my income, like everything would have changed. I probably would have went to college if I would have stayed in. It was my life could have been a whole different thing if I would have chose one decision. So I thoroughly believe in that. If there was a way to see my alternate reality, I would definitely look into it. But what I didn't like about the show was you didn't know when you stepped through that door if you were going to be in danger. Like there was an episode where there was no atmosphere, so if they wouldn't have closed the door, they would have died. There was an episode where water fills up the area that they're in. They would have died if they wouldn't have closed the door. So I didn't like that aspect where if you open the door, you're not 100% sure what you're walking into. So I didn't like that. But the overall show was amazing. I hope they have a season two because they left it open for a season two. And I like the way they really showed how the parallel universe thing is possible, and they gave some science, which is probably not all accurate, but from what they gave, I thought it was awesome. Definitely a show you should check out. All the episodes are out already on Apple TV. It's probably better if you can watch it like back to back to back. Wait week to week sucked, but it's definitely a good journey to go on if you want to watch a very good TV show, which is with very well acted characters or whatever, very well delved out characters and very well acted. Dark Matters is what happens when smart storytelling, real science, and emotional depth collide. It's intense, thrilling, and hauntingly plausible. If you haven't started watching yet, prepare to question everything, because Dark Matter doesn't just explore alternate worlds, it makes you look at your own. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by mind-blowing sci-fi Dark Matter, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and let me know in the comments which episode blew your mind. Until next time, choose wisely. Alright, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate you guys. Give me 5-10 minutes of your time. Let me know what you think of this Dark Matter show. Let me know if you're gonna watch it after my review of it, and talking about it and my insight about the show. Do you guys believe in parallel universe? If so, let me know in the comments. I love talking about stuff like this. I believe in parallel universes. I believe in that whole aspect. Let me know what you think about it. You guys could have been on anybody else's channel and you decided to watch mine, so I truly appreciate you guys for giving me 5-10 minutes of your time. Time is precious. Thank you for giving me that time. Even if nobody watches this, I still enjoy doing this, making these videos. It's like a release for me or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and I'll get at you on the next one later.